I was in the front seat of the bus, I had my lunch, and I was about to take the first bite of my hamburger when all of a sudden I felt this really hard and loud crash in the back of the bus.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, my neck immediately went forward, it snapped back.
That is not true, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Absolutely
will you please
not.
let me finish?
You may.
And then the next thing I knew, she was banging on the door. I opened the door, and Your Honor, she admitted to backing into my bus. She said she was in a hurry. She apologized.
So was this a really hard hit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you remember hitting him really hard?
That is not true, Your Honor. That is not true.
Well, one of y'all is wrong. You say it's
Your
hard.
Honor, it knocked the hamburger out of my hands. I never
Are
even
you
got.
kidding me?
I never even
Are
got.
you serious?
Your Honor, I never even got to finish my lunch. Okay.
You're-
Now.
So, Miss Murphy.
You make me sick. You
Miss
know
Murphy,
that? Yes, Your Honor.
One, talk to me.
I'm sorry.
Let's stick to the
I'm
facts.
fighting for my daughter here.
I understand you're under a
please.
lot of pressure. What do you remember?
My car was parked across from the Plainton's bus. I'm backing out, and like I said earlier, I was cutting it close on time. I wasn't late, but I wasn't early, and I wanted to get to my daughter's recital. As I'm pulling out, I barely tapped his bus.
Your Honor, if I may.
Now, Mr. Galloway, you can't go that fast in a parking lot, right?
Exactly.
You brought this, it looks like a parking lot. Show me what you're going to do with that.
Yes, Your Honor, and thank you. Your Honor, here's the shuttle bus that I'm driving.
And you're sitting inside.
Well, right. The restaurant is right here, Your Honor.
Okay.
I came back out, got into my passenger side. As I mentioned, I was about to take the first bite of my hamburger.
You had no idea the world was going to change.
No.
No, and Your Honor, it has changed dramatically, and we'll get to that in a minute.
All right, so what happened?
So, Your Honor, as I was leaning in to bite my hamburger, and this is the defendant's car, it literally, she turned, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's what
That was
happened,
quite a
right?
wallop.
Wow.
Your Honor, who backs into a bus? I mean,
Who sues
and
a
you're
single
standing
mom for
still, right? You're in your parking
$380,000?
Your Honor, it's
Well,
not
Miss Murphy, he's sitting still in his parking space. You back into him, and you say it's not your fault?
As a woman of integrity, I got out of the car. I came over just to look to see if there was any damage. Both cars were fine. You couldn't even tell anything happened. So I did the right thing. I noticed him eating his burger and sipping on his soda.
The burger
having
was on the
lunch.
floor, Your Honor. The burger
I'm
was-
speaking.
Y'all need to talk to me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. But so I knock on his window and I tell him, sir, I apologize. I accidentally bumped into your car. I just want to let you know. He seemed shocked that
Your Honor,
he didn't even feel anything. He was surprised that a car even touched him.
What do you mean I didn't feel
and then
anything?
And then you're saying that I
Miss
caused
Murphy, you
this
gotta
much
talk to
damage?
me.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm just-
okay.
Your Honor, there's not a scratch, not a dent, and I have the photos for proof.
Sheriff Matt, if you'll get the photos from Miss Murphy.
I have that right here. You can't
So
even
what
tell.
are we looking at here? This is your car?
That's his car.
That's not my
Now let me tell you something though. I mean, I don't see a dent in here necessarily, right? But listen, just because there's not substantial property damage doesn't mean that people aren't hurt.
That's
So the
exactly
picture
right, Your
alone
Honor.
doesn't tell the story, but the picture alone tells some story. Is this what your van looked like?
Your Honor, I'm
the
not so
truth.
sure I recognize that picture.
Okay.
But Your Honor, she mentioned that I didn't feel any pain at first. Your Honor, have you ever
You
studied?
said at the time you didn't feel any pain.
I didn't feel
you
any
tell her
said
that?
at the time.
Did you tell her that?
If I can please, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
It's
I did
okay.
not feel any pain immediately. If you've ever studied severe whiplash, in many instances, the pain doesn't start till days later, a week later, if not months later.
So when did it start for you? When did you know that you had an injury?
5 to 6 hours later, I literally could not turn my head.
So how has
That
this
does not
changed
make
your
sense
life?
to me.
Your Honor, it's changed my life dramatically. I haven't been able to leave my house for weeks. Your Honor, when I got home, I told my girlfriend Gigi about it, and then I took some pain medication and went to bed, Your Honor.
This sounds like a horrible experience.
It was horrible. You have no
It is.
idea what this has done to my life, okay? When I woke up the next morning, I was in so much pain, I literally could not get out of bed. I had to grab a hold of the bedpost, to pull myself out of bed. My girlfriend recommended that I go see a chiropractor.
You make me sick.